Once upon a time, far away in the land of Infinitus, there lived a peculiar chap named Harold. Now, Harold wasn't your average adventurer. In fact, he was known in his humble village of Indecisive as Harold the Hardheaded. For years, Harold had a single-minded dream to climb the legendary Mount Impossible, an endeavor known for its spiteful climate, vicious terrains, and, oh yes, the small matter of mystical beasts that called it home. Undeterred by his lack of experience, he'd only ever climbed his attic ladder. Harold set off one fine morning, his trusty backpack filled with chocolate biscuits and tea bags, equipped for survival. Almost immediately, Harold found himself in Tricky Thicket Wood, a place rumored to host mischievous monsters. Just as Harold took his first bite of a biscuit, the piece was shattered by a wailing Um-paloom. The Um-paloom, a fluffy creature with a penchant for dramatic storytelling, insisted Harold listen for a good 20 minutes about its broken heart from a fallacious fling with a rabbit. After wasting half a packet on consoling the Um-paloom, Harold made it out, quite frazzled. Next, came the bumpy bog, home to the Gory Gloop, a slick gooey beast known for its poor hygiene and worse jokes. As Harold slipped and slid about, the Gloop bombarded him with puns and wisecracks only a gooey comedian could concoct. Our hero, armed with his best dad jokes, persevered. Harold finally tricked the Gory Gloop into laughing itself into exhaustion, allowing him to escape. At last, Harold faced his greatest foe, the temperamental Cranky Crag. The Cranky Crag was a mountain spirit with the voice of a cranky librarian. Challenges were hurdled, insults were hurled, and yet, in typical Harold fashion, he stopped for tea. It was then he suddenly realized, it wasn't the summit that called to him, it was the journey, the monsters, and unscheduled intermissions for camaraderie and comedy. Returning to his village, wiser yet still hilariously Harold, he extolled the virtues of climbing metaphorical mountains, all while sipping tea of course. He'd learned, undoubtedly, that sometimes breaking bread with monsters is just the best way to make friends with fear itself.